Hey, hi guys. I'm going to talk about a simple problem that is nothing but the reverse array in a group, right? So let's understand the problem what is reverse array in a group, and then we'll go step by step. Like we'll try to reverse a simple array from start to end, and then again we'll try to solve this problem because this is a little advanced. Just by reversing an entire array, reversing in a group is little tricky, right? Let's see what is that. So the problem statement is given an array of positive integers, reverse every subarray group of size k, right? So k will be given sum of the number. So here if at any instance k is greater or equal to array size, right, we'll take that when the k is going to be greater, then reverse the entire array. You shouldn't return any array or modify the given array in place. Okay, that is the things. Now they are given an input like 1 2 3 4 5. We see that k equal to 3. So in that case, if k equal to 3, right, so first three numbers would be reversed. If we just try to reverse first three number, so what is going to be happen here in that case? We can just say that it's going to be something like okay. So if we're just talking about this part, right, so I'm saying that if they are trying to reverse first three numbers, so first three numbers means 1 2 3 will become 3 to 1, and then 4 5 which is remaining is not complete k equal to 3, right, but instead it is lesser than 3. In that case we have to reverse whatever the lesser part is there, like 4 5 becoming 5 4, right? So they have given the explanation here. Now if we try to see the second examples 5 6 8 9 where k equal to 5, k is already greater, right, but array length is just 4, so we're just going to reverse entire array in that case directly, right? 9 8 6 5. Okay, so that's the problem statement. Let's try to understand that how we are actually going to solve it. But before solving the actual problem, we'll try to understand that why we are how we are actually going to solve that a simple array. I think this everybody knows that, but just to, since this problem is related to just reversing the entire array, I'll just go through that once, right? Okay, let's see how we're going to reverse an entire array. For an example, if there is an array called 1 2 3 4 5 is given, right? In that case, let's suppose the array index is nothing but 0 1 2 3 4, right? If I wanted to reverse it, so we can use even for loop or maybe while loop, we'll be able to reverse it. Okay, let's write the code to basically reverse it. So how we can do that? In that case, let's suppose if I'm saying that there is something like reverse array, right, and I have been given a array which is something like integer arr, this is given, right? So what we'll do, we'll try to get, yeah, obviously let's say that this is return type is nothing but wide. We'll just take that length, so int length, let's suppose I'm saying that n equal to arr dot length, right? So that's length. Now what we are trying to do that, we are trying to reverse it. So we'll take a variable. Let's suppose my variable is integer low, which is nothing but starting from 0 in that case, since I'm going to reverse whole array, and high is actually nothing but n minus 1, right, because n is the length, so index will be, last index will be n minus 1. Then I am just taking starting and last index, that is what. So I'm saying that there is a loop, while loop. I'm saying that in that case, if low is less than high, right, so I'm saying if low is less than high, then in that case I'm going to reverse this. Okay, so how we can do that? So we are just trying to say that simple thing, we can just use a swapping. We'll take integer, let's suppose I'm saying temp, where I'm just taking any either high or low. So let's say that low I'm putting in temp. If low I'm putting in a temp, then I'm good to modify a low, because the low is already been stored, right? So I'm just saying that okay, take high inside the low, right? And I'm saying that high will go whatever we have in low, since low is already been modified, but no worries because I already have the value stored in temp, so I'm just taking temp. That's all. And also we have to move the pointer low to next and high to previous, right? And then that's all. That is what we are trying to do, and that's how we are going to actually solve this problem. Okay, all right. So if wanted to understand this problem a little bit in more details, let's take the example here. So I'm taking an example like 1 2 3 4 5, and we'll try to go ahead and we'll do dry run. So it's 0 1 2 3 4, right? If you see that n is nothing but what? Length. It is nothing but n equal to 5, right? And low, what is the low right now? Low, I'm starting from 0 as per the code here. And high what I'm taking? High is nothing but n minus 1, which is nothing but 4, right? All right. Now I'm saying while loop, I'm saying low is less than high. Yes, 0 is less than 4. If it is, then I'm taking the low part in a temp. Low part is nothing but array at low. Array at low means array at 0, which I'm taking in temp. So as of now, if we'll see that temp will have the value called 1, because array at 0 is nothing but 1, right? And array at low is high, array at high. So array at low, array at 0 is coming high, which is nothing but 5. So this will become 5. I'm changing back to 5. And array at high is nothing but temp. And what is value in temp? 1. So it will become 1 here, right? Moving low plus plus. So low will become from 0 to 1, and high minus 1, high will become from 4 to 3. So now I'm saying that 1 is less than 3. Yes, it is. Then I'm taking that temp and a low. And what is the low right now? Array at 1. Array at 1 is nothing but 2. So temp is now containing 2. So now temp is containing 2. Now I'm going to modify the low. So I'm saying array at low is nothing but array at high. And what is the array at high? Array at high, array at 3. Array at 3 is nothing but 4. So this I'm going to say it 4. And array at high is nothing but temp. And what is the value in temp? 2. Right? So array at high is nothing but high, we can say that it's a 3. At 3 we are going to put what? 2. Right? This is modify. Right? If I'll say low plus plus, so low again if I'll try to increase from 1, it will become 2, and high it will become from 3 to 2. So since both are equals, we're not going to execute, because it's going to point ultimately same index. So we are not going to execute, we are just saving one iteration. If we'll just say equal, then we have to perform one more iteration. Unnecessary, we are going to swap the element if even though we know that the element are same. So right now we got it 5 4 3 2 1. That is what we got, right? Now we'll perform the same code just for doing in a group. Now let's go in a group. How we are going to solve the problem if it is k equal to group. Let's take an input. So I'm taking input this one 1 2 3 4 5, and where k equal to nothing but k is nothing but 3. So this example I'm going to take it, right? And in that case I'm going to get the output is 3 2 1 and 5 4. Let's take that. So input is nothing but 1 2 3 4 5, and k is given here 3, because I'm going to go do in a group, and output will be obviously if a group of 3, so it will become 3 2 1, and only 2 element is left, so it will become 5 and 4. That is what we are going to get it. Now let's try to solve this problem. How we are going to solve it? So we are going to apply the same logic. Simple. We are just going to run a simple for loop. I'll start from integer I equal to 0, right? And I will be less than n. N is nothing but a length, right? And I will become I plus plus. No, generally we write that, but in that case we are going to do in a group. I want it to perform from here to here, right? Let's write an index here to understand better. 0 1 2 3 4. I wanted to perform till k equal to 3, means I wanted to perform only for this group. Then again we want to perform this to maybe whatever next group we have. How will take this group? We'll take that, if I'm saying that I wanted to say I equal to I plus k, then only we can do, right? So I'm saying that I plus k is nothing but that group, right, from I equal to I plus k, right? But here the condition is, which is I is less than n. Maybe n could be 1000, 2000, something like that, but it is going till 333. It is increasing by 3 always. So just keep in the mind, right? That's how we are going to perform it. Now the same logic, whatever we have written, we are going to apply that. So what is the logic? Simple swapping logic. So we are going to start with the loop. Now here we are having that same int low, which is I'm going to not saying 0. Why? Because the group will change. First low will become 0 till high this much, then again low will become this, then a high this one. So what I'm going to do here right now, I'm going to say that low will become I basically, because I will keep changing. I is not going to be start from 0, and int high will become what? High will become, what do you think what high can be? High will become whatever low we have, which is nothing but I, plus I'm saying group of k, so it will be added k, and minus 1. Why minus 1? Just think about that. Let's suppose I is 0, right? And so low will become 0, right? If we'll talk about high, so high will become what? High will become I plus k minus 1, right? What is the I? Which is nothing but 0, plus k means 3, right? We have to say minus 1. Now we think about that. If I say 0 to 3, means we are just going to consider this part. That's not right? Because we wanted to say k length, which is k equal to 3, that length group, not till here. If I'll say that, then it is just I'm considering length equal to 4, which I don't want. I wanted to have that k equal to 3 length, means I wanted to perform from 0 to what? This much till 2. So that's the reason we have to say minus 1, right? Alright, let's try to little bit clean. Alright, okay, let's move forward. Alright, so we are now here. We'll do the same thing. We'll start the for loop. While loop, whatever we used. So for loop is been started. We're going to use a while loop. I'm saying that low is less than high. Same thing, whatever we did before. So we are saying that same integer temp. We'll take a temporary variable. We'll say that array at low. We'll just take a backup in some temporary low. I am good to replace. I'll say array at low, which I'm going to replace with that high, whatever we have current high, and then array at high is going to be replaced with the variable called temp, which has been changed. And obviously we have to say low to increase and high to decrease. So it's like we are using the pointer, right? Low pointer and high pointer basically. All right, so this is solution. If we'll try to solve the problem, it is actually going to solve the problem, right? We'll be able to submit. But there is one issues here. What can be issues? If anybody think, right? So there is an issue here in this problem. So the issue is that I'm just going to write it down here. What is going to be happen? Let's suppose if I'm just taking that same example, right? Let's take that same example. 1 2 3 4 5. Let's do dry run. I'm saying that the index is nothing but 0 1 2 3 4, right? So I'm having k equal to 3, right? Let's say k equal to 3, k equal to 3. All right, I'm saying low equal to high, so low will become now, as of now, 0, and high will become what? High will become I plus k minus 1, which is nothing but 0 plus 3 minus 1, which is nothing but 2. So now I got this one. Now if I try to swap from 0 to 2 in between, like this part to this part, right? So I'll get it 3 2 1. All right, now the low will become I plus k. So once it is done, this part is done, right? Then I'm just coming here, I'm saying I. So I will be becoming what? I, which previously it was 0 plus k, now is k equal to actually 3, right? It's fixed. So I will become 3, and the low is actually going to be from 0 to now. Low is what? I now, right? So low is becoming 3, and high, same thing. I'll calculate again. So it will become 3 plus 3 minus 1, which is nothing but 5, right? So what is going to be happen here in that case? Now the low is 3, it's 5. If we'll try to think about that, high is nothing but what? This is low is index, high is index. Is that high index 4, 5 we have in that case? In this example, no. We have the high index which is nothing but 4. But I am trying to access basically 5 in the core. If you see that, where we are accessing high? Here, right? We are trying to access array at high. That's a problem. It will become out of bound, right? How to solve the problem? We cannot go beyond the boundary, right? How to restrict the boundary? So here we can just say that a condition, if high is actually greater than n minus 1, right? If it is happening, then what will do? In that case, my high will be n minus 1 only, because I don't want to go beyond, and we have to perform the work on this. That's all, and that's the solution, right? Now let's look at that actual problem, right? So we'll go to browser and we'll see the actual problem. Okay, but yeah, one more thing. Let's say that how we are restricting the with this one, right? If I'm saying that high equal to is greater than n minus 1, right? So I'm saying that high is, as of now, what is this? 5, right? Which is greater than n minus 1. N is what? 5, right? Minus 1 means 4. Yes, this condition is getting satisfied. So what we are saying that? I'm saying that high is not going to be 5, and instead high is going to be n minus 1, which is nothing but 4. So we'll take till 4, and there is no problem. We'll be able to swap it. So basically what we are going to do, we are going to swap from which index? Index number 3, this index, to this index. And basically this will get swapped. So we are going to get 5, 4. From 4, 5, it will become 5, 4. So finally what we are going to get it? We are going to get it 3, 2, 1, 5, 4, right? And that is what the output is. That's what we are actually solving it right now, right? So let's look at the problem now. So this is the problem. If you look at that, here we have array which is actually of type long. This is array list. So yeah, I mean, if it is array or array list, right? So how we'll access the array list? We can do that. It is just setting the value and getting from the array list, nothing much. And we have been given a k equal to whatever, maybe 3 in first case. So I'm taking a size of array which is nothing but this one, n equal to array size, which is we are getting the size, and then after that we are taking the for loop. I equal to 0, I is less than n, and I equal to I plus k. I'm taking low here, nothing but I, high is nothing but I plus k minus 1. And then if you look at line 20, we are saying that here making sure high cannot be beyond n minus 1. That's what we are putting the condition, and we know that how to swap, a simple swapping from line number 24 to line number 29. We are just doing simple swapping, and that is solving the problem. That's all, guys. Please let me know if there is anything else in the comment section. Thank you.